Morning everybody. So I'm just in the main street of Taumarunui at the moment, and one of those issues you have when you're through hiking, you're going through little towns and you don't want to carry too many because they're bulky, but gas tank canisters for your cooking, and everybody seems to have sold out of gas canisters. There's one more outdoor shop. They went open yesterday, so we're just going to pop in there now and hopefully we'll get a little bit lucky. I have got enough gas probably to get myself through to Wanganui, but I just wanted one more up my sleeve just in case, just a little gas canister. We tried Mitre 10. There's petrol stations that have a huge gas canister that would take me all the way to Bluff, and they're massive and they're heavy, so that's no good when you're through hiking either. But we'll push on. Just really a big resupply, and we don't catch our bus till 3:30 to go through to the canoe place, so there'll be a bit of time. We tried to extend our motel room for a late checkout, but we can't, but we can go in their dining room and sort everything out. So we've got to do 14 days of food, 7 for the hike, 7 for the river, and it's going to take quite a long time to go through and portion everything off. I've gone to the chemist. I've managed to get some hydrolytes and some Barocca just to get some vitamins into me, and I got a man shake because I didn't have any all their protein powder was in big barrels. It cost over $100, but I just want to do that to add in some oats just to make breakfast a little bit more palatable and a bit more nutritious for myself. So got to get a whole heap of Ziploc bags and divvy all that sort of stuff up. But if I remember, I'll show you the resupply and the food that I get, just so if you haven't through hiked yourself, you get an idea of resupply days. They're not kickback days. There's quite a bit to it sometimes. We'll check in a bit later. See ya. This is a tour you can do. It's not part of the TA. You're in these little rail tour cars here. I know you can use some sort of hand. They're not all battery powered. You can move them by hand as well if you want to. I'm not exactly sure where that tour is, but if you're ever in Taumarunui, you could probably look it up and find out what it's all about just by looking at the Forgotten World website. G'day everybody. As I said, this is my resupply, and this is one of the biggest ones because we're resupplying 7 days to get from Taumarunui. We go through the 42 Traverse, do the Tongariro crossing, and head our way back to Whakahoro, and that's sort of a 7-day food allowance there. And then we've got a second supply, another 7 days to go down the Wanganui River. So we just shopped this morning and did 14 days of supply. That's going to last us all the way to Wanganui. So just to start off, just to show you the sort of things we get, this is breakfast. I just wanted protein powder. This is actually man shake, probably almost the same thing. I can mix that in with my oat porridge and have a little bit of chia seed in there as well, just to get a bit of iron in. And there's 2 muesli bars each day. For lunches, we've got the wraps here, just a normal wrap, 1 pack of tuna and 2 to 3 slices of cheese, depending what day it is. For our evening meals, I sort of shared it, so every second day I actually get myself a backcountry meal, and then the other days I'll be making up a ramen bomb. So that's pretty much noodles. We can mix in some dried peas, some dried potato, and to get our protein up, actually throwing some beef jerky in there in the hot water. It does soak it up and swell up a little bit anyway, makes it a lot more palatable. And then the last thing is just snacks throughout the day. So I just start off, this is again trying to get some good protein in, some protein balls, and they're dried peas. I've got some dried fruit, and then I have my little naughty bag at the end of the day just to get me through. So that's just got a couple of jet aeroplane lollies, 1 piece of fudge, a little bit of licorice, just a laxative that helps keep the bowels moving, and a couple of little bits of chocolate in there. So that's pretty much resupply. Now I've got to try and get it all in this little bag. That's going to be interesting. Just a couple of miscellaneouses that I missed. That's hydrolytes, just to get me to hold my fluids. And this is just a Barocca, just to get some vitamins and that into me. And there's 1 hot chocolate there, and some vegetable soups in there. So if I just feel a bit peckish, that's something else that I can eat. So that's a typical resupply, and I just repeated it again, just did it twice. All that stuff I just showed, just made it into 1 bag, and that's going in the barrel that will go into my canoe. All right, we'll catch you later. Bye. So if you're following behind us, this is the New World, and right next door there's a BP service station and a McDonald's, and then straight across the road here, this is the Liquorland. So that's where they're going to come and pick us up in the bus. Generally, if you went with a 7-day food supply, you're pretty safe. I think some people are trying to do it with 5, but the tides can actually dictate how long you need to do the river. So just be a bit careful, and also how much of the river you want to kayak or impact it as well. All right, I'm going to go get my bag in that and come out and get ready for this bus. See ya. So we're just walking out of Taumarunui now. This is the upper reaches of the Wanganui River. And where we're staying tonight's actually on the bank of the Wanganui River. And a lot of people actually start their kayak from just below, a little below stream here, and go all the way through to Wanganui. But obviously we've got 5 to 7 day detour inland before we can actually start the canoeing stage on the, we're starting the 5th of December when we start. But yep, you're going to see a big change. So you just picture this river now and see what it looks like by the time we get into the town of Wanganui. Just a big brown, wide river. See ya. Well, just getting ready to go to sleep for the day. Had a really late night last night because I was doing so much stuff for my business, so I didn't get to bed till 1 o'clock in the morning, so I've only had a 4-hour sleep. Massive shot, massive resupply today, and then got picked up, and you can see here's some of the barrels here. So every individual gets 2 small barrels, one for your food, and one once we get back from our hiking to put our tent and our other belongings in. And then the person you share the canoe with, you and them get 1 large barrel, which is big enough to put your backpacks and that in as well. So that's generally where we're at. There was a free barbecue up here today, but I haven't actually had the barbecue because rumours are there's a lot of gastro going around at the moment, and it seems to be linked to this camp. So I've just got my own bottled water and everything, and had a big feed in that before I came here. And I'm just going to bed down. We've got to do a bit of a safety briefing just in general on the kayaking in the morning at 7 o'clock. I'll be packed up, having a breakfast as soon as that safety briefing's over. 25k walking to the first town, ready to start the 42 traverse day after tomorrow. You see there's more tents here as well. This place is pretty well organised. I'll take you up here where we sort out all the barrels. And some of those shelters just over there, there's toilets. There's going to be additional showers and that in these later on, and that roof there is going to be fully enclosed with sinks and everything. So it's not far off being finished, but I don't get the benefit of that. And up here's another little shower and toilet block as well. Tim's up there. I'm not sure who the other person is with Tim. And just down here you can just see it. This is the upper reaches of the Wanganui River, and some people are starting down there tomorrow after the briefing at 7 o'clock in the morning. So you can start to see all their canoes and everything here. Quite a big operation. That big bus is obviously to take people down who come in here but start at Whakahoro, don't actually start here, because there's several places you can start. Personally, I think it'd actually be better to make the Te Aroa Trail. I'll follow the official route, but actually start the kayak from here and finish at Pipariki and then walk the Wanganui River Road. I reckon that'd be much better, but anyway, I'll follow the official trail, and actually looking forward to getting into the Tongariro crossing. I've got 7 days before the kayak. Yeah, I think I might be able to do that in 5 days. But here's all the barrels where we get your barrels and that from. There's a bit of a communal area in here as well, pool table and stuff like that. I'm just going to sit down in here and try and get my phone in that charged, and yeah, put this video together for everybody, see if I can get it uploaded. But thanks for watching, and I'll check in the morning and let you know what the safety briefing and that goes like. See ya.